And for those of you watching on Smackdown, you're watching Smackdown. For those of you watching part 3 here on YouTube, welcome back in. If you're watching on Twitch, we're glad that you stuck around. We just saw a shocking moment a couple of moments ago. The #1 contenders to the Women's Tag Team Championships just went down very quickly after they became #1 contenders. So I think we're probably going to get official word that we may be getting some triple threat action coming your way. This has been a Smackdown of tag team matches here, put together by interim president Jack Tunney, I imagine with the help of Theodore Long. But we're going to switch it up a little bit now. This time we're going to get a fatal 4-way, and this could have some Intercontinental Championship implications here, as you're seeing a former Intercontinental Champion, Shelton Benjamin, come to the ring. Seth Rollins is in the mix here, and currently scheduled to be Seth Rollins and Robert Roode for the Intercontinental Championship coming up at Halloween Havoc. Of course, Rollins, the former Intercontinental Champion. We're going to see if he can keep the momentum up. Looking to get his rematch against Robert Roode. Since we've hit the part 3, since we've hit the halfway mark, let's get some plugs in off the top here. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button, twitch.tv/tvsports27. If you're watching on YouTube, youtube.com/tvsports27 sports gaming, hit the subscribe button on this video and hit the thumbs up. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and once we get there, we can maybe start getting back to streaming on YouTube, and we can maybe get back to longer form videos. We're kind of uploading these videos in parts for the YouTube algorithm, but if we can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, then we can get back to, like we said, long form streaming and different, I guess basically long form streaming on YouTube. Also, check out patreon.com/tvsports27 if you want to help support the channel. We are on call with our work right now, so we often say when we're streaming, if we get a call, we're going to have to put the game down and pick up the phone call. So if you want to help make this endeavor a full-time reality, you can really support the channel by subscribing, thumbs up, following on Twitch, and checking out patreon.com/tvsports27. And we got a big Patreon exclusive coming up on WWE Dark tonight, where Kofi Kingston's going to be teaming up with the Dudes with Attitude to go up against the Usos and Shawn Michaels in anticipation for Halloween Havoc's Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the New Day, and the third encounter between Shawn Michaels and Dolph Ziggler, but this time it's going to be a spin the wheel, make the deal matchup. Dolph Ziggler defeating Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam, and NWO Shawn Michaels making an appearance in what was technically his second match ever, because he had his first ever match on WWE Dark on Patreon. In his second ever match, some controversy, as of course in typical 2K fashion, the game glitched and broke and fell apart. And look at that, Jordan Devlin, nearly picking up the victory there against one Shelton Benjamin. But so some controversy as NWO Shawn Michaels picked up the victory in match number 2. So we're going to get the rubber match coming up between Dolph Ziggler and Shawn Michaels, this epic rivalry between the two here. We had an interesting, the 24/7 champion, currently the Big Boss Man. We had a little bit of an incident that we wanted to report on here, that there was a, Big Boss Man was at a Dunkin' Donuts earlier today, and sure enough, it was Prince Puma, of all people, that showed up and was trying to win the 24/7 championship from Big Boss Man. He was able to survive and pick up the victory there. But a lot of chaos. Big Boss Man still your 24/7 champion. Drew McIntyre might be looking to win that championship back. He is a multiple-time 24/7 champion, so be on the lookout. But Big Boss Man at the Dunkin' Donuts getting attacked by Prince Puma, who's the tag team partner of another former 24/7 champion in Killshot. So fatal 4-way matchup, as we said, taking a break from tag team madness here as Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Jordan Devlin, and Shelton Benjamin going at it. You got a couple of former multiple-time Intercontinental champions in Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin. Sheamus and Jordan Devlin looking to win their first Intercontinental Championship. And Sheamus was trying to put away Seth Rollins, who's the current #1 contender. And much like we just saw earlier with Toxic Attraction, would probably have turned that match into a triple threat. A curb stomp, though. What a counter by Seth Rollins as he covers Sheamus, and Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus is a tough competitor, folks. Sheamus would love to get an Intercontinental Championship opportunity. And look at Rollins. I don't know how much of that he got. Maybe a glancing blow. My goodness. If you guys are tuning in late or didn't see the earlier parts, we got Zelda Tears of the Kingdom installing, downloading now. So those of you that are watching on Twitch, tune in tomorrow. And we're going to be streaming some Zelda with you. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm probably going to try to weave in some episodes of Zelda throughout the streaming episodes that we upload on YouTube. So I would say be on the lookout for that, as those maybe get weaved in and out. And we see how it performs on YouTube, because I'm a little anxious because the Pokemon stuff lost us subscribers, so I don't know if people only want to see sports stuff. I know we're TV Sports, which maybe that name was a mistake. We can always rebrand, right? I guess we're stuck on YouTube. The URL is always going to be TV Sports, but we primarily are going to do sports stuff, football and wrestling and things like that, but we switch it up. We've always done that from the beginning. We've always done God of War and stuff like that from the beginning. We've been doing a lot more Mortal Kombat, but we're doing it like a sport, like UFC style. Oh, Sheamus trying to cheat right there, but the referee caught him. The referee said, I'm not going to have that in my ring. No, sir. Referee had his eyes all the way right there. And a Brogue Kick. Triple threat match. Another one incoming. This was all tag matches. No, Shelton Benjamin broke it up. Maybe Halloween Havoc's going to be all triple threat matches. Like our World Heavyweight Championship tournament. We just saw Shelton Benjamin lining up Rollins here. Getting pumped up in a forearm shot to Jordan Devlin. Rollins out on his feet. Benjamin, a couple of elbows there. And Rollins walked right into that one. This is a dream match. Have we ever gotten this one? Rollins and Benjamin. Let's get that. Of course, Benjamin and Cedric Alexander in Our Universe mode have been associated with Montez Ford and his rivalry with the Hurt Business. But Shelton Benjamin would not, he's had his singles run before, as we said, and this would be a huge opportunity in Shelton Benjamin in our world, making his return to our WWE Universe mode to win this match and get in the Intercontinental Championship opportunity here. So there you have it. Now all four men just taking it to the outside of the ring. Benjamin has Sheamus. Took too long, though. A couple of back elbows there. Rollins. Smart move. Rollins saw what was going on and said, you know what? I'm going to go after the guy that's laying on the ground right now, as he just throws Devlin right into the LED board. You knew this was going to be big business when he had these names in there. Of course, Devlin still getting his WWE career underway, but, I mean, 3 veterans in there. And we talk about Benjamin and Sheamus wanting to get that Intercontinental Championship opportunity. What about Jordan Devlin? An opportunity. He's had some amazing wins. He had been associated with RK Bro, and I'm curious what his thoughts are on what Matt Riddle has done. And maybe we're going to see a little response there by Jordan Devlin with Matt Riddle. Oh, but right now Devlin, who would have picked up one of the biggest wins of his career in this Fatal 4-Way, just got hit with a curb stomp, and that is going to do it. Jordan Devlin down, and Seth Rollins is victorious here. So it's Seth Rollins, Robert Roode coming up. Halloween Havoc, WWE Intercontinental Championship, the rematch between those two. Seth Rollins, he was in a world of hurt now. He got knocked around. Sheamus, though, surviving the curb stomp. Had a bro kick of his own. Benjamin broke it up. We got a momentary dream match there between Benjamin and Rollins. But in the end, it was Rollins capitalizing, taking down the young Jordan Devlin, getting the victory here. And Seth Rollins has his eyes set on that Intercontinental Championship rematch coming up. So it is now time, folks, for your Friday night Smackdown main event. That is right. I'm guaranteeing we're probably not going to finish this all in part 3. Obviously, if you're watching here on YouTube, or I should say on Twitch, we're gonna keep streaming with you guys. For YouTube, we're probably gonna take a little commercial break ski like they do in WWE, and in part 4, you're gonna get the conclusion of this contest. So stick with us, though. You'll get a couple of moments at the beginning here. We're trying this new 15-minute upload thing because you can cut up the Twitch videos into 15 minutes, and the shorter length videos, the 30-minute videos, have really been doing wonders with the YouTube algorithm. So I was like, you know what? Why not chop it down even more? It allows us to upload more videos, and it allows you guys on YouTube to watch in compact doses instead of a 2-hour video being uploaded on YouTube and trying to find the time to do it. You guys can watch these streams, these videos, over 15-minute chunks. So it's I feel like a win-win for everybody here. If you want to watch it in long form, hey, big news. The Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup, first time since the Van Viesbruck days, right? Congrats to the Florida Panthers. Wow. But yeah, it's a win-win. If you guys want to watch the video in long form, if you guys don't want to see it broken up into parts, join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/tvsports27. We stream the full thing with you guys. You can join us live. You can chat with us, interact with us. But if you don't have time to sit down and watch a full 1 hour or hour and a half stream, then this is the perfect way to do it right here on YouTube in 15-minute chunks. So you guys can get a little bit each day, 15 minutes a day. And like we said, if we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube, then we will be looking at returning to our longer form streaming on YouTube, or longer videos as well. So let me know what you guys want to see, or do you like these shorter uploads? Becky Lynch, this has been quite the rivalry that's developed over the last couple of months between Bianca Belair and Asuka, who had a ladder match at Clash of the Champions last mega event. And Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair, of course, missed Money in the Bank. She's been saying since Money in the Bank that she's going to cash in at WrestleMania. She wants to cash in on the biggest stage of them all, skip right past the Royal Rumble. And she's been in this bitter feud suddenly with Becky Lynch. It started with Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch going at it for a number of weeks, and it culminated in a pit fight matchup at the Sunday Night Heat kickoff show for Clash of the Champions, exclusively at patreon.com/tvsports27. And then we saw this new group, this new tag team form between Charlotte Flair and Shayna Baszler, the Queens. The Queen Charlotte Flair, the Queen of Diamonds, I suppose, and the Queen of Spades. Charlotte Flair, Shayna Baszler, the Queens coming together here. We got 1 minute left. If you're watching on YouTube, stay tuned for part 4. This is an unsanctioned matchup between Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, the WWE Women's Champion, Asuka, and Miss Money in the Bank, Charlotte Flair. Stay tuned. Part 4, you do not want to miss the conclusion and the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. Shot to the jaws. Asuka rolls out of the ring right now. 30 seconds left. If you're watching on YouTube, tape machines are rolling. Part 4, this epic conclusion in this matchup, in this tag team rivalry. Asuka, Bianca, Charlotte, Becky, Shayna's in the mix. Stay tuned. YouTube, part 4, the epic conclusion, the main event of Smackdown.